Hey, what's up, everyone? So I've been busy trying to paint my house. So about 3 weeks ago, I bought this Avanti Airless Sprayer from Harbor Freight. So this was 3 weeks ago, and I bought it, and then it started raining in Arizona. Rain for like on and off for about 2 3 weeks during that time. Plus, I didn't have the time to paint. So when I bought it, I just took it home and didn't open it. That was kind of a big mistake. So here's the story. Stay with me. It's kind of long. Anyways, I bought it about 3 weeks ago. Bought it home. Just let it sit because I didn't have a chance to open it. I bought it with when they had the sale, the 25% off. So when I went into Harbor Freight, there was 3 boxes in there. They all look the same, and they don't look like this box. Well, the tape line anyway. So the 3 box that was there present at the time were taped up like this using this tape, right? So they were taped up like this, right? All three of them were exactly the same way. So it was kind of weird to me, but at the time I didn't really think of much. So I just picked, the best one out of the three that I see there with the tape like this. I mean, in the back of my mind, I think that it might have been a return, but then I was like, well, it can't be returned because there's three of them that the same way. So I thought that they were new like that, they were taped like that for the manufacturer. So I took one of the best looking box. So I bought that one and took it home, right? And then left it for 3 weeks. I didn't open it, which is kind of stupid of me. Now I've learned my lesson. So today, I power washed my house yesterday, and today I spend the morning, prepping the window and everything, taping it up. And then about noontime, I went inside and I opened up the box, figuring I have 4 more hours. I'm gonna open up the box and try to, spray as much as I can and get things done because it's sunny outside here. So I went inside and I cut the tape, opened it up, and guess what? As soon as I opened it up, I noticed right away that the item was used because it got paint all over the tubes. It got paint on the machine itself, and then it got paint on the wheel. The wheel was wearing out. It's completely, you can 100% you can tell it's been used. I mean, when you use something like this, there's no way you can fake it. Get paint all over it. No matter how good you try to hide, it doesn't matter. Anyway, so I was pissed, right? Because I was very disappointed because I spent the money even though I had the 25% discount, but I still bought it as new. So immediately I took it back to Harbor Freight, and then went to the cashier and said, I told him what happened. I just bought this, and he kind of gave me that look, I mean, the look like, that I bought this like 3 weeks ago, and now I'm returning it, and then said it was used, but it was, and he asked me what did I want. So I said, well, I want a new one because that's what I spent on, right? I spent the money on a new unit. And I told him what happened. And I told him that, when I bought it, it looked kind of sketchy, but I didn't think much. It got the tape on there. And then he told me that the new unit come with the tape on. Um, uh, that's what he told me, right? And then I told him that, well, maybe you guys should check your unit when somebody return it to you so that you know that it's used. And he confirmed it to me that they do. Whenever you return a unit, they check to see if it's been used because, yeah, whatever reason. So I was like, okay. And he said they'll go ahead and exchange it. And then he called in to the warehouse. He called somebody. He said, hey, can somebody get me an airless unit of this? I didn't think much, but anyway, so the manager bought out another box, which is this one. This is the replacement. When she bought it out, this unit have the seal, like it doesn't have any tapes around it, as you can see. This is the piece of tape I just put on, but it doesn't have any tapes on it, right? Top or bottom, side or whatever. It only have the two seal right here on the two part place where you open the box. So I asked him, I was like, Well, this box is different than the three boxes that I saw when I bought when I bought it, because this one have a seal. And immediately both of them jumped in and say, no, some of the other new one still have the tapes like that. It doesn't have to have the seal, it tapes all around it, which is kind of weird to me. I've never, yeah, I don't know what to say, because I thought it could be just a bad customer. Initially, when I bought the unit back on my drive there, I was like, it's probably just a bad customer. Maybe, he didn't want it anymore and he uses the paint, whatever. So I didn't want to think much, but then it got me start thinking. I was like, well, if they tell me that they open every single unit, if somebody returns it, that means that they must have known if it was used. But why would they put it back into the box, tape it up, and resell it as a new unit? Well, maybe someone, just doesn't want to return it, and then they'll just try to use it, and then just, I don't know, whatever. But and then the other thing is crazy about, and I gave it some more thought. I was like, well, there was 3 units sitting, was selling as brand new unit, was in the same condition. Were they all used, and Harbor Freight is trying to sell them as new? That's what, I've been shopping at Harbor Freight for probably like 15 years now, and I've bought a lot of stuff from them, because they do have, better price, knockoff or not, Chinese made or not. I don't really care. It's as long as it works for my need, and the price is very affordable. So I've been shopping with them for 15 years, and this is like the first time I've ran into this issue. But here's the thing. I even show the guy, the picture that I took of my house that I was doing all the prepping today, because I took a few pictures and just sent it to some of my friend. I told him I just started to paint today. I mean, I just started prepping to paint today, and I got the picture and everything, but he still gave me that looks like he was like, we don't know what you did, for 3 weeks. There's no way for us to know. Well, I understand that. I understand that whenever a customer bought in the units and whatever. But the thing that drives me crazy is because the confusion between they telling me that the new unit could be taped up like that too, but the unit that they bought out to me have the seal and doesn't have the tape, right? That's the one thing. And then the second thing, which is kind of weird to me, is because I have returned stuff before that, either was faulty. Usually, if it's faulty or it broke or something like that, and it was still under the 30 days, some from time to time, this stuff from Harbor Freight, that's just crap. So you bring it back, and then they'll tell you to go get a new one, and then they'll exchange it out for you. But this time, when I bought this the guy insisted that I don't have to go get it. He'll call somebody to go get it. Um, so, which is kind of weird to me. So when I got home, when I bought the new unit home, on the way home, it got me start thinking. I'm like, well, the manager bought this out. So the manager must have bought this out from in the warehouse, not on display. Because I'm pretty sure the one that on display were, the one that was re-tape again. And then the new unit is inside the warehouse when the manager bought it out. So it got me thinking: is Harbor Freight is being deceitful to the customer now, or what? Anyway, I'm just frustrated. I haven't even used this thing yet. As you can see, I opened this thing right, at the store when they exchanged it for me. Immediately, I opened it, making sure it was, new. But of course, it was new because it got the seal. It have the manufacturer seal on there, so it was new. Not tape up again. So lesson learned. And I just want to put this video out there just so that if you guys watching and you go to Harbor Freight and you buy something that's big and expensive, you might want to just open it right at the store once you pay for it. Of course, just open it up and take a look at it. Don't be stupid like me and then buy it and then wait 3 weeks later, and then open it. And if there's a problem, it's kind of hard to expect other people to believe you that you didn't use it after 3 weeks. Um, but I just bought it because the sale, was gonna end. They had that Christmas or New Year sale or whatever. So that's why I figure I'm gonna paint my house sooner or later. Might as well just get it when they have the sales. But that kind of turned back and freaking bite me. Anyway, this unit is definitely new. We'll see how it's gonna work out, but see, it doesn't have any paint on it. The other one got paint on the hose and everywhere, pretty much. Anyway, guys, just want to make a quick video, lesson learned from me. So I just want to give people heads up. I don't know, maybe Harbor Freight's not used to what it was, but anyways, thanks for watching and good luck.